If you can give a list, you know how you were talking about, for example, on different spheres of existence, like you learn to always speak truth, you learn to do certain things, like, and you were talking about morals, you know, on God's truth, or God here, like a checkpoint, so to speak, you know.
Little signpost that you're
Little
progressing.
signpost. Yes. Can you?
Okay.
I like the idea of the checkpoint. I'm moving to the. I've been to lots of checkpoints in my life, and the guy with the flipboard is like there going, "Are you in truth all the time?" Tick. How loving is your soul? Tick. Okay, through you go.
Let's do it only for the first 3 spheres.
Why is that, babe? 2 is like a good place for me. It's a happy place.
The reason why I'm saying that is because, well, to be frank, none of you are yet in the 3rd sphere. So the second reason why I'm saying it is because the issues with regard to progression, if you can over the coming months arrive in the 3rd sphere, your life after that point is going to be amazingly different from that point on than it has been up until now. Do you follow me? And I'll explain why. The first sphere transition into the 2nd sphere is actually the release of fear. When I say the release of fear, I don't mean all of your fears are released. What I mean is that fear no longer dominates your decision making.
So can we call it humility to fear, babe? I'm willing to be humble to fear and feel it.
Yeah. So, but it's really about the dominance of fear, right? So fear no longer dominates your decisions in your life. It no longer dominates your life. Now, can you see already? You can see that many of us have yet to make that transition, where fear still does dominate a lot of our life. Now, once we get to the point where fear does not dominate, from that moment on, we are going to progress even when we're afraid. Does everyone get that? Whereas up until that point, as soon as we hit fear, we get into a stagnant condition. So it might be fear of family, fear of friends, fear of other people's opinion, fear of authority, fear of how we'll look on telly, fear of anything, right? And every one of those fears, if we don't get through this barrier where fear is the dominating factor in our life, then what happens is we can't make the transition, which is the actual next transition, really. Does that make sense?